This assignment will show you an example of how to work through the Creating a Food Basket assignment. Imagine you are a volunteer at International Food Assistance. This organization delivers food baskets to help people around the world. The requirements for each food basket are shown below. It must contain grains such as rice, wheat, or oatmeal. It must contain legumes such as kidney beans, nuts, or lentils. It has to contain at least 35 grams or exactly 35 grams of oil for cooking, exactly 50 grams of super cereal, has to have at least 2,100 calories, and at least 8% of the calories come from protein, at least 10% of the calories come from fat. Let's look at a potential basket and see if it meets these requirements. This is not the same basket as is in your assignment. It is here as an example. Begin by filling in the last row of the table above. Using all ingredients, list the total calories, total protein, and total fat. We'll find total calories by adding together the calorie column, 667 plus 974 plus 315 plus 200. That equals 2,156. Now we'll find the total grams of protein by adding the protein column. 10 grams plus 41 grams plus 10 grams. 61 grams of protein. Finally, we'll find the total grams of fat. Adding the last column, 20 plus 2 plus 35 plus 5 equals 62 grams of fat. Now we're going to compare this to the requirements sent by the organization. The basket must contain at least 2,100 calories. Does this mix meet that? Look up in the calorie column. We have 2,156 calories. So yes, we meet this requirement. So we're good on the calories. Number 3, each gram of protein has 4 calories. How many total calories in this basket come from protein? In order to find this, we're going to take the number of grams of protein times 4 calories per gram. So looking up above, I see we have 61 grams of protein times 4 calories per gram. 61 times 4 equals 244 calories from protein. Scrolling down to number 4, what percent of total calories in this basket comes from protein? In order to find a percent of the total, I'm going to take the calories from protein, divide it by the total calories. And remember, that's going to give me a decimal. As a percent, I'd have to move 2 places to the right, or I can times it by 100. So this means 244 calories, shown in number 3, divided by 2,156 from number 2. 244 calories from protein divided by 2,156 calories total equals 0.113. That's a decimal. Move it 2 places to the right or multiply by 100. Tells us that 11% of our calories come from protein. The organization says that at least 8% of the total calories has to come from protein. Does this meet that requirement? Well, in number 4, we found that 11% came from protein. So yes, 11% is bigger than 8%, which was their minimum. Now let's look at fat. I reorganized so I can see the table and the question all at once. Number 7, each gram of fat has 9 calories. How many total calories in this basket come from fat? Looking up in my table, I see that this basket had 62 grams of fat. So I'm going to take 62 grams of fat times 9 calories per gram will give me the total calories from fat. 62 times 9, 558 calories from fat. Now let's look at what percent of the calories come from fat. As we did up above, to find the percent of the calories that come from fat, we're going to take the number of calories from fat divided by the total calories. In this case, it's 558 calories divided by a total of 2,156. 558 divided by 2,156 is 0.02588. That's my decimal. If I want to have a percent, I need to multiply by 100, which moves the decimal to the right 2 places. And then I can round to the nearest whole number. So this is 26%. And number 9, at least 10% of the total calories had to come from fat. Does this meet that requirement? Well, we just found in number 8 that 26% of the calories come from fat. That is definitely more than 10%. So this food basket meets all the nutrition requirements.